As Minister for Education, I promised you that our government would restore trust in the teaching profession. That trust that for far too long has been lacking. Our government promised that you as teachers would be valued as the true professionals you are, that we would show you the respect that you deserve. So today, I wanted to speak directly to you, to outline a significant step that we are taking to restore that trust and demonstrate our respect for you. Professional development has always been at the heart of your practice, even before it became mandatory. It was simply what teachers did. As the architects of learning, you are the experts in identifying the tools and the resources that you need. Professional development should not be about ticking boxes. It should actually be about adding value to your practice and the impact you have on your students. It should bring value to your classrooms. But unfortunately, like many things that happened in education over the past decade, the value of professional development was eroded. It became overly restrictive instead of supporting you. It imposed burdensome constraints that added workload pressures, and in doing it detracted from the focus on actual learning and development. So today I can announce we are removing those restrictive professional development requirements. There will no longer be categories of accredited and elective PD. We are trusting teachers to choose the professional development that suits their needs. In short, we are respecting you as the professionals you are. So under the changes that we are making, teachers will now be able to identify their own PD activities as long as it aligns to one of the 7 professional standards. Not the 37 standard descriptors, but the 7 Australian professional standards for teachers. What this means is that we are scrapping the requirement for 50 of your 100 hours to be accredited PD in mandated priority areas. On top of this, teachers will also be able to count any compliance training towards the 100 hours, as long as it aligns to the standards. The other big change is that teachers will no longer have to write lengthy and time-consuming evaluations for the PD you complete. All that will be required is a record of the PD you undertake. However, there will still be some oversight and guidance from NESA. We do need to ensure that there is a level of accountability in the quality of PD that is being undertaken. There will be a framework that will support teachers in identifying effective PD. There will also be a list of recognised PD providers which will act as a guide for teachers and will be overseen by an expert advisory panel. There will be an audit process, not heavy-handed tax office type of audits, but an annual review of the PD teachers have recorded, so that the 100 hours of appropriate PD can be verified if needed. This is not about enforcing any additional conditions. It has always been the case that systems will be able to make requirements of their teachers. For those in government schools, we would expect to see in the coming year a focus on the new curriculum as it rolls out and comes into effect. I know the independent and Catholic systems will have clear expectations for teachers in those sectors as well. The changes we are making are probably the most significant reform to professional development in New South Wales in 20 years. They bring New South Wales back into line with the rest of the country. They ensure that every hour of professional development that you do is relevant and valuable. Valuable to you and your practice. Valuable to your students. Thank you.